In a quaint little garden, there lived a curious and adventurous caterpillar named Clara. She loved exploring every leaf, flower, and blade of grass, always seeking new discoveries. One sunny morning, Clara crawled to the tallest sunflower in the garden. From there, she could see the entire world around her. As Clara gazed at the horizon, she noticed a peculiar rainbow-colored butterfly gracefully fluttering in the distance. Intrigued, she decided to follow it. The butterfly led Clara through a secret tunnel hidden beneath a cluster of wildflowers. As she emerged on the other side, she found herself in a magical part of the garden she had never seen before. In this enchanted section, the flowers seemed to sing melodies, and the leaves danced with delight. Clara was amazed by the beauty of this hidden world. The rainbow butterfly introduced herself as Bella and explained that this was the realm of the garden's nature fairies. Clara was delighted to meet the fairies, who were tiny and glimmered with the colors of the rainbow. They welcomed her warmly and invited her to join them on the daily adventures. With the fairies as her guides, Clara discovered the magical secrets of the garden. She learned to talk to the animals and plants. Under the guidance of the nature fairies, Clara tasted nectar from the sweetest flowers, and she found that each flower had a unique flavor. The fairies taught Clara to dance with the butterflies and sway with the dandelions. They spun in circles and laughed with glee as they twirled around. One afternoon, a gentle rain shower arrived, and the fairies taught Clara to ride the raindrops as they fell from the sky, landing softly on the petals. Clara's favorite part of the adventure was when the fireflies came out at dusk. They painted the garden with their soft, glowing lights, creating a magical spectacle. The fairies shared stories of the garden's history and the marvelous creatures that once lived there. As days turned into weeks, Clara became inseparable from Bella and the other fairies. She was no longer just a curious caterpillar. One day, the fairies told Clara about a legendary tree at the heart of the garden. It was said that the tree held the key to unlocking the garden's greatest mystery. Excited to uncover this mystery, Clara and the fairies embarked on a thrilling journey to find the legendary tree. They crossed babbling brooks and climbed over mossy rocks. At last, they stood before the magnificent tree. Its branches stretched high into the sky, and its leaves shimmered like emerald jewels. Clara reached out to touch the tree's trunk. In an instant, a magical energy surged through her tiny body. The legendary tree revealed its secret. It was the guardian of the garden's seasons. Clara could now experience all 4 seasons in a single day. Clara jumped into a pile of fallen leaves and felt the warmth of summer on her skin. She twirled in a whirlwind of snowflakes, experiencing winter's chill. She danced under a canopy of cherry blossoms, reveling in the beauty of spring, and then basked in the golden hues of autumn as the leaves changed color around her. She felt a gentle tap on her shoulder. Turning around, she saw a radiant fairy with shimmering wings named Crystal. Crystal introduced herself as the guardian of nature and invited Clara to join her on a magical journey through the enchanting woods and meadows. Excited to explore more of nature's wonders, Clara gladly accepted the invitation, and with a sprinkle of fairy dust, she sprouted glistening wings of her own. Together, Clara and Crystal fluttered through the air, visiting a meadow filled with vibrant wildflowers. They admired the various colors and shapes, and Clara felt like she was in a living rainbow. Next, they ventured into a mysterious forest, where tall trees towered overhead, forming a natural cathedral. As they continued their journey, they entered a serene lake adorned with lily pads. Clara marveled at the graceful swans gliding across the water and the symphony of frogs singing in harmony. In the heart of the woods, they found a magical tree with a door that led to a secret world. Curious, Clara Caterpillar and Crystal Fairy stepped inside and found themselves in a land of talking animals and fairy tale creatures. At dusk, Clara and Crystal sat by a cozy campfire with a group of woodland creatures. They roasted marshmallows and told stories of their adventures, their laughter echoing through the forest. As the night sky filled with stars, Clara and Crystal bid farewell to their newfound friends, promising to return someday to this magical realm. On their way back, they passed a shimmering lake, and Clara saw her reflection as a beautiful butterfly with wings as delicate as the cherry blossoms. She knew that this journey had transformed her, and she would forever cherish the memories of her adventure with Crystal. As the sun began to set, Clara thanked the tree and the fairies for the incredible adventure. She knew that she would cherish these memories forever. Back in her usual part of the garden, Clara felt a sense of gratitude for her home and all the wonders it held. From that day on, Clara would often visit her friends, the nature fairies, and together they continued to explore the magical world of the garden. Clara's heart was filled with joy and a deep connection to nature. She knew that her garden adventure had changed her forever, and she couldn't wait for more magical discoveries in her enchanting world. And so, her journey continued, with the promise of more wonders and adventures yet to come.